Magic Marketplace. Product review.
We read you product review. Welcome to the Magic Marketplace product review. Make way for Luke Dancy. You are
The Magic Marketplace product review with your host, Luke Dancy.
Oh yes, welcome to the show, boys and girls. This is the Magic Marketplace right here at the Magic Session. We review brand new Magic week in and week out, and tonight we're going to do that and give you a really awesome clip from our friend Calen Morelli. Up first, so are the products, and here we go from another good friend of the Magic Session. We're talking about Mr. Christopher Will. This is Burn Notice. This is a way to do a revelation of a word, a name, even a playing card on a receipt. More to come on that in just a few moments. Up next in the book section, and it's a book, we have Maelstrom from Tom Stone. Tom Stone is known for being one of the most creative guys around, and we'll give you guys our thoughts on that book tonight. And here I am again, Luke Dancy, here each and every week to give you the reviews. We want to let you know what's good and what's not, because we don't want you to be throwing your money away. And thank you guys for tuning in each and every week. Your support is appreciated. Now, of course, each and every week, along with doing the show, we also do something very special. You know what it is?
The Glimpse.
That's right, it's the Glimpse. We post one of the products that we will review on the show, which then gives you guys a chance to post your questions and let us know what you want to find out about the products, because we don't want you to make your money disappear after all. Up on this week's edition of the Glimpse was Burn Notice from Mr. Will. So let's take a look at the demo, and then we'll answer your questions that you posted for us right when we come back. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, my name is Christopher Will. On this DVD, we're going to go through a bunch of different of my favorite effects using the Burn Notice principle. You're only limited by your own imagination of what you can reveal. So, without any further ado, let's get into Burn Notice. So including with this effect, you get a PDF file. On that PDF file is a printout for a custom receipt. With this receipt, you're able to do more magic effects that don't require to use a lighter or necessarily use cards. It has a few more options on it that you could play around with.
Booyah! That is the brand new thing from Mr. Will. This is Burn Notice. We got it right here. This is a brand spanking new. I think this has been out for a total of like a week. So it really hasn't been out that long, and I know that, of course, people all over the Magic forums and stuff, they're always asking questions about products, because you know, so much stuff comes out these days, and the truth is people want to know what they should and what they should not spend their money on. And that's the great thing about the Glimpse that we do each and every Friday. It's kind of like your way to get in there and find out those questions that you have, so you know whether this trick is for you or if it's not for you. So let's jump over to the Glimpse. Of course, over on themagicsession.com, we do post a brand new edition of this every Friday, and make sure that you check that out. So We give kind of like a little mini review, give you a little peek of the demo, and you guys have posted your questions. We'll start off with Roy. Roy's asking, is there a reset or is it a giveaway? What is the reset like? Oh, excuse me, the setup like? This is the kind of thing where, as far as resetting this, as you can tell, when you do this with a receipt, you're not able to reset it with the receipt because you've burned it. So basically, it's more of a giveaway than a reset, do it again. Now, the thing is, you can be set up to do multiple versions of this over and over and over, but to reset the thing that you do for one person, it just can't happen because you're burning a receipt and you can't turn back time and fix that. And if you could do that, that'd be a whole nother trick. Mr. Wheel, I want you to get on that one. All right, up next from George Winland. Is there special paper you need? George, I'm not going to get into too many details, but that is a good question. Basically, the trick is based around receipts. You need to do this with a receipt. I'm not going to go any deeper than that, but you need to use receipts. And Chris goes over all the details about that on the DVD. And also don't forget, on the DVD, they do also include PDF to print out to do other tricks with receipts that don't require you to burn anything. It's a kind of a nice thing, and we'll get more into that in just a few moments. But back over on the Glimpse, want to make sure we get all of your questions. Mr. Chris W. says, reminds him a little bit of Watermark by Matthew Bish. As to Chris's effect, practical, easy, it does seem applicable to many different things. You know, revelations are revelations. People could compare this maybe to the ashes on the arm. You could look at this and go, it's been done before. However, this is, in my opinion, done with a new thing, with a receipt. And the great thing about receipts, everybody has them in their pocket. One time or another, you've got a receipt in your pocket. And, in my opinion, because one of his questions was, is this practical? That makes this perfect as a practical effect because you're already carrying around receipts. It doesn't look like a trick. Just something you got, you put it on the table, you just go into your pocket, and then you do something pretty cool with it. Practical, yes. Easy, very much so. Basically, just look at this as a way to reveal information. So it's using that as a utility. Very, very easy to do and very, very easy to set up and use. Back over on the Glimpse, Maddie Bix, this looks like ashes on the arm. Is it similar? Maddie, we kind of covered that. It looks a little bit like it. The method, you know what? The method is basically, it is what it is. I'm not going to get into too many details because I don't want to give it away. But let's just say the method is very easy. And if you think that the method to do ashes on the arms is easy, you'll find this to be just as easy too. Kind of leave it at that. Alex Schaefer's asking about, he says he's already picked this up from Chris, and it's great and super portable. Yeah, and he also says this is a really good giveaway. Basically, Alex is doing the review here. Says it's very practical. With the right presentation, everything becomes completely organic. Highly recommended, you guys. So there you go. Don't take it from me. Take it from Alex Schaefer, who says this is highly recommended. So look, you might think I'm biased, but come on. Someone took the time to post. They thought you should buy this on the Glimpse. A couple other questions, though. Dalton Wayne is asking, why isn't everybody doing this? And Dalton, I got to agree, man. This seems to be a very, very smart, easy, and practical thing to do. I hope it definitely catches on. Mark Storms is asking about preparation. Will practical methods of preparing the receipt on the fly be discussed? I'd like to borrow the receipt. You know, Mark, as far as doing this on the fly, it's probably not going to happen. You do need to have something with you to make this happen. You can't just borrow a receipt and do it right away. If that's what you want to do, you might want to work up your own method because that's not something that you do with this, unfortunately. A couple other questions on the Glimpse. We have Mr. Benjamin Goldfine. Do you need to use a lighter for the image to appear, or can I use another heat source? You do need to use a lighter. The lighter is what kind of makes this work, if you want to put it that way. You can't use like body heat from someone's hands or something. You do need to use a lighter. So if you are under the age of 18, as Chris says on the DVD, be very, very careful. Don't play with fire. As you all know, it's dangerous and whatever. So the last question over on the Glimpse is from our friend Willie. Do you have to use a receipt? Can you use any kind of paper or even someone else's receipt? Back to you, Luke. All right, thanks, Willie. You do need to use a receipt. Like I said before, you do need to use your own. As far as doing this with other things and receipts, due to the properties of receipts, it seems to be the best thing for this principle. But like I said, if you are under 18, you don't want to do stuff with fire, they do include another very cool thing, the printout, which uses a receipt in a different kind of way, built-in revelations. And once again, it's something that you will also be carrying around with you. So what it all really comes down to is practicality. It's right on. It's bang on. Easy to do, absolutely. Setup is very easy to do. You could set up a bunch of these and be ready to go all night. And especially if you're doing restaurant work, the restaurant could hook you up with what you need, and you could set up and do this. Possibly, even if you think about it, you could also do this in restaurant work. The waiter brings out the receipt to the spectators. You then come by the table to do one more thing, and it looks like a total miracle because it's with the receipt on the table. Think about it. Very strong stuff. Of course, strong, easy, practical price. Here we go. $20. So for $20, you're getting a very solid idea here. Practical in a lot of ways. Very well done DVD. Chris goes over everything you need to know. And I got to say bravo to Mr. Will. You have once again come through. Chris is obviously a very smart thinker here, and this is great. Once again, think about that. If you're a restaurant worker, you could definitely have this set up to go when the waitress brings the receipt out or the check for the people to sign or whatever. Think about that. That's pretty damn awesome. So that alone, I think, would be worth it for a lot of workers because you do not have to do it. You could do it or you don't have to do it. Whatever, I'm rambling. All right, so that's it for Burn Notice from Mr. Will. Very cool stuff. And not surprised. I mean, Chris, like I said, is very smart. So I can't wait to see what else he's got in store for us. Up next, we have something that's not a trick. This is a fun clip that I just found. And I thought it was just something cool to show off. A friend of the Magic Session hasn't been around lately because he's so busy working. But this is a great clip starring Mr. Calen Morelli. So I want you guys to enjoy this, and then we'll come back and jump into our next product. Stay tuned.
We're gonna do this, Tasha. It's pretty awesome. Hold it together. We gotta do this, okay? Okay, my brother, our brother, correction. He always does tricks on us because he's a magician, and we always fall for it. It's so dumb. So this time we're getting him back. We're using an index card, a little bit of water. It's gonna look like a lot when it gets him, and we're gonna use a. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. I don't know if it works. You want to put a little warm water in here because when it gets him, oh boy. And since we've only seen him since, not too hot, I'd hurt. Okay, so you put the index card right on top, okay? And then what you do, set it down like this. Oh gosh. Take the index card away. Oops, a little paper left. Don't want that there. Okay, now we're just going to see what happens. It's gonna be good. Okay, let's act now. Duh. Okay, this is making me so thirsty. I know, right? Crispy Kreme. Hey, Calen, come here. I have a question. Come here. Oh. That was bad. I totally got the ultimate. I'm so thirsty for this. Okay, can you give me some? No, please. We're just a little
What are you guys
thirsty.
doing?
Can you give me that cup? I show this already.
You guys
What is it?
No.
Calen, come on,
not.
please. I mean,
You
seriously? I'm so thirsty.
You wanna fuck
Calen, I'm so thirsty. Calen,
Okay.
there's nothing wrong with it. Just
There's
go.
one.
Just try it. You're an illusionist. You see things weird, kind of. You don't know that. Totally. Oh, crap. What happened? No! You were supposed to get no! This is not okay. No! Are you kidding me? This is so... Oh. Stop it. This is not okay.
That girl fell. Yeah, she fell down all in the sake for good magic. Good sport there, Calen. That was a great clip. And, I think we should start featuring more of Calen's clips here on the show because Calen is a great guy. I saw some crazy stuff for him last week here in Vegas. I spent an evening with Calen Morelli, Patrick Kuhn, Robert Smith, also known as B. Smith, Dan White, and the very awesome Blake Voigt. Those guys are pretty smart. Very cool guys. Enjoyed my time with them. Hope to see them again soon. So now it's back to the show, back to the products, and we got a good one for you because it is a book. So my friends, welcome to It's in a Book.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Oh yes, take a look. It is in a book right here at the Magic Session. This is a brand new book from Tom Stone. This is called Maelstrom. You may have heard of Tom Stone from, he's put out a lot of PDFs over the years, and he's then combined them into a few books that he's put out recently. The one before this was Vortex, and Vortex got a lot of attention because of the pure creativity that seems to pour out of Tom Stone. Tom is one of those guys that really thinks about magic in a very different way, and that's a very strong word here, is different. The kind of stuff that he does is interesting because it's not just one style that he creates. The cool thing about Tom is the magic is stand-up, parlor, close-up, and sometimes even designed for stage. So you really never know what you're going to get when it comes to Tom Stone's magic. Tom Stone's magic. Let's take a look at the cover, and I want to read what's on the cover because this is kind of fun, and it explains why the name Maelstrom is what he calls this. Don't expect calm weather. No. A creative storm is blowing, and old ideas will be capsized. Don't batten the hatches. Open your mind for the Maelstrom. So basically, this is like a creative storm, which is pouring Tom Stone. Yeah. So Tom Stone's creativity is pouring out, and basically, this is a beautiful book. I'll start by saying, from a just a production value, very, very nice book. We're looking at about 260 pages here. And the great thing is this is by Hermetic Press. So basically, you know that Stephen Minch doesn't put out a bad book. And this definitely does not let down because this is just a piece of work that you'll be proud to have on your shelf. And as you can see from the clip here, I mean, Tom's thinking, I mean, he takes normal, everyday routines and starts to do crazy, cool stuff with it. And that's basically why he's known for being as creative as he is, because he just takes things and just takes them in a totally different direction. The really cool thing about the book, before we start to get into the content, is the way that it's not designed, but the way it's produced is it's not like regular books where it's just a regular like hardback book. This is a hardback book, but look at this. It's like it's designed, and I should probably try to come here. The book is designed to go this way. So you can, when you open it, it actually sits flat, as opposed to a regular hardback book that kind of, it'll sit open, but it'll like kind of fall on itself, you know what I mean? This is like designed so when you put it on a table, it just sits open, and you can really dig in and really appreciate the magic that's here. Also, like a lot of the Stephen Minch stuff here, it's like hand drawings, so it's not just like color photos or anything. It's really well done stuff. Very easy to learn from, of course, which is another good thing. But now it's back to really the content. Back to the content, because what are we getting here, Luke? What are we looking at? Card tricks, coin tricks? That's kind of the gist of it. And the answer to that is yes and yes, plus much, much more. With Tom's stuff, you're getting basically card routines. You're getting coin routines. You're getting, I hate to say, you're getting passe bottle routines, like multiplying bottle routines. You're getting stage pieces. You're really getting a lot of everything. Minimalism pieces. One of the things that I really, really liked on one of the first things in the book is a thing based off of a Nyman idea, which I believe it is based off of his, oh man, what is it? It's the killer. Let me see, what is this? This is the, let me look at this real quick. This is pretty awesome though. One of the first tricks in here of Mice and Men. Yeah, so this is based off of Nyman's Dice Man. I like this because when you see what he's doing, the first trick in the book, so easy to do, but it has such a cool effect to it. It's a great stage piece or parlor. It really kind of sets the tone for what you're up to. Also, a really nice version of the cylinder and coins included here, so another stand-up piece. Just kind of run through the book for you here. Some really nice moments in that, by the way. There's also some more coin stuff, a little bit of card stuff. And there's also some cool things in here, too, that I want to address about Tom's book that you'll find interesting. He also throws in ideas that aren't fleshed out, that are things that he's been drumming up in his head for a while, and basically he's sharing the ideas here, so maybe someone will take the idea and run with it and tweak it and make it happen. So some of the stuff, while they're not the main sections in the book, are little sectionettes, if you will, subsections, with ideas as well. So you're getting full-blown routines. So there's not like pipe dreams in the book. Full-blown routines that you can go out and start doing. There's also smaller sections with tricks that he wants you to try and work on yourself and maybe just take the idea that he's hatched and run with it and make it happen. Also, a really fun version of the Russian roulette in here with water guns. It's just awesome. Water gun stuff is fun. Anytime you have, water guns or dart guns like Chat Long, just fun. It's not just typical boring magic. It's fun. Like I said, multiplying bottle routines in here. Billiard ball stuff is in here. Multiplying, the billiard ball stuff is in here. Just really something for everybody, and that's what I like here. It's this, even thimble stuff, things with thimbles. So if you're looking for a book with a lot of variety, and I do mean a lot of variety, this is definitely going to be a book that you're going to want to pick up. I'm going to see if there's any other things that jump out here. It looks like there we have a, what is this? Like a version of the egg trick. Oh, and a great thing, a really cool thing here with the electric deck. So anyway, great stuff from Tom Stone. This is like a silken egg routine. That's what I was getting at. A lot of fun stuff in here. Here's a trick using a giant production straw, the appearing pole. It's just crazy wild stuff. Anyway, this is Tom Stone. I definitely think that if you're the kind of performer that's actually a performer and goes out and does stuff and you want pieces, Tom reminds me of a Gaten Bloom type of guy, because Gaten Bloom's, his ideas are kind of all over the place, but pure genius. And that's really what it comes down to with Tom, is he's just a genius. This is like an explosion of his ideas he's putting on paper for you to enjoy. And honestly, I think the price is absolutely bang on for a book of this quality and such a variety of magic. You're getting a really good buy for 55 bucks. Of course, as I always say, books are my #1 choice. If you can get books, look how much stuff is packed in this book. I don't even know how many effects are in here. I should try to look at the contents. I would gander. What the hell am I saying? Gander. Good Lord. I don't know. There's got to be like 50 things in here, if not more. Jeez. Yeah, it's just packed. There's probably between 50 and 100 things in here, honestly. So you're getting a crap load of stuff for 55 bucks. And you really can't go wrong with that. So that is Maelstrom from Tom Stone. I am proud to have this book on my shelf, and I'm sure that you will enjoy it as well. So that's about it for tonight. Just the two products, a little peek at Calen Morelli. And we got our friend Chris Wheel coming on to sign off here. So that's about it for this week. Don't forget to leave your feedback right below. Hit the subscribe button. Let us know you're out there. We got some big changes coming soon. And get ready for a brand new Magic Marketplace. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah. All right, boys. That's about it. I am out of here. As I always say, be good or be good at it. Here comes a special message from Mr. Chris Wheel.
I was planning to go up to
Go up to what? No?
Is this your card?
I don't know.
Was it a red card?
I don't know what red is.
Ta-da!